I just hope there's still time. I have this strange feeling.
You do too, huh?
That history is being written.
Oh.
That an age of anarchy is upon us. Let's hope I'm mistaken.
Well, to be fair, all of Edelgard's people were... It was her! It was her! Huh. So the Death Knight, too?
The leaders of the church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire.
Whoa!
To rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan.
I mean, I don't think you're wrong on that.
Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom. And then, divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg.
You're Emperor now!
The Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
Okay!
Cannot believe it.
Suddenly, I feel like I'm on the wrong side!
Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies.
Declared war?
Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne.
What?
And then assumed the position of Emperor.
I don't know all the circumstances, obviously.
She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down.
What do you think, Seth?
I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
No wonder I couldn't do any more of these paralogs after this point.
I heard what happened, Teach. The princess, well, the Emperor now. She really did it, didn't she?
Claude, what you finna do, man? Hold on, we finna start something. What you finna do?
The lords and dukes of both the kingdom and the alliance have been called out, and now have to choose between the church and the empire.
Correct.
The seed of conflict was always there, and now we find ourselves in the middle of a war that will tear Fodlan in two.
The Empire is rash, but I never thought it would come to this. How could something like this happen? I hope everyone back home is safe. I'm sure it's mass confusion at home right now. My brother must be worried sick about me.
Yeah? Let's calm down.
You're absolutely right, Teach. I'm sure a lot of us are worried about our homes, but all we can do for now is prepare for battle and tread carefully.
Yeah? It was Edelgard. I mean, it was actually Edelgard. I didn't actually think it was...
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To war.
To war, huh?
Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone.
Interesting.
With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky. A silent reminder, perhaps, of some inescapable truth.
Wait a second! Wait a minute! Do you mean to tell me that Monica was talking with... No. But...
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here.
all this time... Do you mean to... You mean to tell me... Monica... Oh, no. No. The reason why Monica was speaking to Edelgard, so like, hey, so do I do this? Do I do that? Wait, is the whole reason Monica killed... Hold on. Whose birthday did I just miss? Like, that's not right. I need a moment.
Unforgivable. I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
Alright, real talk. The reason Monica was talking to Edelgard, don't tell me the whole reason Monica killed our father is literally because he was an annoyance to her, which wasn't according to the plan. Like, Edelgard was like, no, it can't, is it really?
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
I'm not taking sides right now. What is her objective?
There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb.
But honestly though, if she was with Monica...
Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Not that I can't see your logic, but I don't know if that... I mean, I don't know Edelgard. Clearly, I don't.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
So am I under you now?
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach.
Seriously?
It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely.
I'm listening.
If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield.
Oh really? You didn't protect us back when she was attacking us in the... What was it called?
If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
Alright, Rhea. Why me?
You must have guessed it by now.
I have.
The truth of who you are.
I just like to hear you say it.
Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Sedith?
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you.
I mean, if it's this time, he needs to know.
That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
I am!
In a sense, our dear professor is a vessel, one who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
What does that mean for me?
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
Experiment.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Yo, suddenly I'm not sure if anybody I can trust except my house.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it.
Oh, man.
You owe your life to the professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
Brethren!
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
Well, I mean, technically that does mean that they should loyally support me and my decisions. In theory. Can I even explore right now? I can. Huh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. What does that mean for... Okay. We gotta explore ASAP. Okay, looks like Hubert joined them. Petra is still an option. In that case... Oh. Where should I start? Up here. Actually, check my supports. None. Makes sense. They're all blocked.
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report?
No, I'm just kind of shocked.
With the Imperial Army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
I will
May
try.
the goddess's voice reach you.
Saltis! Help!
Well,
Oh, I got it for now. Gotta get you back, buddy. Alright. Wow. I mean, I had a feeling. I'm still shocked. Like, I was not surprised at all because I just... If it wasn't for her distinct voice, I don't think I would have picked that up.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor.
What is it?
I have something to ask of you.
Okay. Simple enough. Aloise!
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's...
Right? I'm thinking... I'm thinking...
Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
I mean, if nothing else, this place was founded upon a very real concept. Sothis is very much alive. Well, in me, for now. I don't know exactly what she would want. Wait a sec! Whoa, wait a minute, Edelgard has my crest. What? No! No! Edelgard has my crest! But she... How does the game even go when you choose the Black Eagles? What?
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts.
Yeah. Edelgard approved this? Did she really?
Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
Bruh. Here I am thinking, I'm glad I waited to do the video I was thinking about doing, because now it makes no sense to do.
right. The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow. Doesn't make much sense though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess.
Yeah?
I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company.
I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
Yeah, I imagine everyone's worried. For good reason. Who knows what the other two nations are gonna do? Like, how's House Regan? Like, are they alive and well? When does Claude take up the throne? What's he gonna do when he does? Oh, hey, Lysithea, what you doing?
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
And you would know, wouldn't you? Don't worry. I'm gonna take every precaution I possibly can. No Death Knight! I was wrong on that! But one day, Lysithea, be ready for him. Cause I'ma get him. I'ma get him. Dimitri, what do you have to say?
How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven.
I mean, technically they haven't.
There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them.
Really?
In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ALL.
I mean, that does sound like Sothis, honestly. She does have quite a temper. But, I mean, I'm not sure if she would do that now. Like, Sothis doesn't really seem to care for the church. Person who I do not get along with. Okay, hand him in like that. Clearly that was Manuela. Misjudge your own strength. Take care to repair them. That's simple. If you ever find a partner, I don't... Okay, well they all like that. Who's here? No. Oh, only person who can be is Dimitri. Whoa! I saw that! Bro!
I'll have that girl's head.
Oh!
Just you wait.
Oh! Oh my... Wait, seriously? Wait, hold up. Wait, Dimitri, are you... Wait, is this where this game is going? Like, Claude! Claude! Where you at, bro? We seem like we in the, you know, in the background, like just watching everything with our popcorn, like, hey, this doesn't really concern us.
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not?
So it seems. Again?
There was a truly terrible war once upon a time.
Yeah, I know that.
I never wanted another war.
Were you there, Flame?
All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
Because I might have had that wrong. Maybe it wasn't that Flame's mother was a dragon, but maybe Seteth is. I don't know. I'm losing my voice now, dadgummit.
Can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs?
That is a question, Marianne. That is actually a very fair question.
I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now
We can win this together.
Surely we can win if we rely on each other. Right, Professor?
I mean, we've beaten Edelgard many times before. In fact, her house was absolutely weak.
Yes. I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
Huh. Well, I will try. Because in that case, that is me right now.
We thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now...
That's right, isn't this month graduation?
Now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
Need some water. Lance tournament? I don't know why I want to do a tournament right now.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self.
Why?
Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game, for our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
I'm thinking the monastery is gonna fall, and that's why I can't do any more paralogs.
That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
I mean, half of me was always prepared for this, but dadgummit. Like legit, I was not spoiled on that. I just thought it was. Now here we go. This is what I was really interested in.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach.
Yeah, I can see how you'd be worried, Casper.
Okay.
I need to gather all the remaining members that I'm gonna get, which is, I think, nearly everybody. Oh. But the primary member, there's only one other person that Claude can get a rank up with. So Petra.
I am owing big debts to Duke Gert of the Empire. He is the Minister of Affairs that are foreign. He is a friend of Edelgard. He is to her side. What should I be doing?
Well, I would say go to him, but in this case, Petra, I kind of need you. And honestly, can I just recruit her now? I feel like, what's my sword rank? Don't tell me it's still, it's B. I might not be able to. What's the rest of the calendar look like? Shamir's birthday. Oh, I miss Ignaz's birthday? Come on. Why do you do me like that? Dividing the world. That's interesting. Well, let's talk to everybody first. Then I'll decide what I'll do with the gifts.
What? To think that the Flame Emperor was Edelgard all along. Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Remire Village?
She did mention how she didn't want some of that.
Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, it at least seems like she was involved. And yet she was able to remain so composed while she was enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
Dadgummit, why didn't I even think about that? Oh, because I didn't think Edelgard was marketed as the face of the dadgum game. That's literally the only reason I didn't firmly say she was the Flame Emperor and thought it was a clone or something.
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
I feel bad for all the Black Eagles who are in my house right now. Which isn't that only Bernadetta?
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it.
Interesting words, Bernie. I almost don't want to recruit the others because they will be conflicted. But for Claude's sake, and for Hilda's sake, I need 3 of the others. I can get Sylvain. That shouldn't be a problem. But
Hi there.
no wonder people said that you can only, like, the second in commands have such strong loyalty to their house leader.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included.
Really?
I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard.
Really?
Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
No wonder! The signs were all there! I just didn't...
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire.
Oh, they're telling me what the other two houses are doing.
As the legitimate heir of the Iyer family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
I just didn't entertain them.
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys.
Really?
The Alliance is in danger. That means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that.
Well, that's reason enough to fight.
It doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show.
I know.
But first, I gotta get some food.
Yeah? Fuel up. Fuel up. I'll need you in tip-top shape. I'm gonna protect your sister and the rest of the Alliance.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
Yeah? It's like, once your people are saying, hey, we involved, man, we gotta do this. Why would Dimitri say that?
His Highness would not say, but I can think of only one explanation. She must have been involved in the tragedy of Duskur.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I remember during the scene, that's why Edelgard was so mad. Nah, Edelgard wasn't involved.
I'm always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
Is she about to... But she looked...
Annoying. Flame Emperor, is she offending you? There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Duskur and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a purpose.
But she was... I mean... Yes, she was working with the people involved in that. But not her... Yo, what is about to happen? Is Edelgard about to die before the time skip?
Professor.
Because I would see her becoming a...
Professor, I guess it's easy for me to say this now. I'm so glad I'm from the Alliance.
Yeah, we really do seem to be, you know, the in-between party.
I had no idea Edelgard was so scary.
Worth.
Yes, I have.
Crit! Dang! Hilda!
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Oh, please! You're getting crits!
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
Hilda, you whooped her. You got that. Like, in fact, I'm tempted to put you back in your normal class just for a fight against her, a rematch.
And Dimitri seems totally different than before.
Yeah?
I wouldn't bend a knee to either of them.
And how do you feel about Claude?
Well, I definitely don't hate him. He rarely takes things seriously. But somehow, I just know we can always rely on him.
That's why Hilda won't go to the other two routes. She just explained it right there.
Well, if we're forced to protect this place, our future's going to be dark no matter what.
If we are... Almost I'm gonna tell my students to roll out! But this is supposed to be my place, right? My home, technically, or my... There was something like this in well...
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles?
For the sake of her ideals?
Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Once the Imperial Army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Everything will be alright.
I believe you. With the Knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
Somehow, I'll figure out some kind of way. I always do.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success.
You are correct.
It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able.
It won't come to that.
But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
That's right. It is.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her?
The kid? You're not that much older than her, are you?
I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. But would it really be okay for Edelgard to win?
Well, not as things stand. If she's allied herself with Monica, that makes her my enemy.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all.
Like, I get she clearly did not want... I was actually liking the Flame Emperor simply because they didn't associate with them. Nevertheless, would Monica even be here in the first place if she wasn't here? And I can't help but wonder what they talked about.
Edelgard is the Emperor? And she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
I can't tell you. I gotta worry about my own students right now. And I guess this entire place by extension.
Those who serve the Church must cast aside all selfish desires and devote themselves fully to their beliefs. But is it right to wield piety as a weapon? I have never considered such things before. The Church, I have always done what I thought best to save the people of Fodlan.
Well, I mean, it is important to know what you're fighting for when you get in the middle of a war.
It's my job to protect Lady Rhea.
Yeah.
I've got to do it, and I got to do it as best I can. And if that means I got to die for her, then I will.
I understand that it won't make much of a difference to you, but I won't let that happen.
How could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody.
Not everybody.
I just don't get it at all.
But at the very least, it does not seem like Rhea will ever be my enemy. And my parents' graves are here as well. Yeah, I got a lot to fight for now that I'm thinking about it. I can't let her do what she wants to do just because... Okay. Actually, yeah. 2 people in my house I think I really want to speak to.
The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now.
Yeah?
If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator.
Would I have switched to Edelgard's side? So that Flame Emperor's route is the same. I was thinking when I found out that the route, what was it, Crimson Flower route? I was thinking that that was the route, a secret route with the Flame Emperor. When I was like, oh no, that's the Black Eagles route. It's the same one, isn't it?
Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and everything else. I refuse to go down like this, though. So let's do something about it. What do you say? It's you and me, Teach. We've got this.
I'm wondering, though.
Can I ask you a favor?
No. No Abyss stuff. I'm wondering, so... is what's about to happen is either Edelgard kills Dimitri and Claude, or Claude and Dimitri kill Edelgard? Because I can't help but think the houses, they branch to their own... I hope that's not the case.
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the Church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
It's a hard thing to accept.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way.
Yeah.
Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan?
Leonie, that's what I'm thinking.
Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you.
I know. I know. It's not the plan, but I have to protect you all. Gilbert.
What? There are always small power struggles. Still, it has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that.
We're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning.
I'll take those odds, Shamir. It's worked in my favor already once before in this playthrough.
The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
I kind of want to advance to the next mission, even though normally that's not something I would do. Permadeath!
Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vestra was assassinated. Hubert,
What?
his son, will succeed him.
Yo, that's savage!
Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard.
I don't care about those two. Like, both of them can... If they my enemy, I'll meet them on the battlefield, gladly, with a smile on my face.
And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister.
Wow!
As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do?
Okay, I'm recruiting you, Permadeath. Don't worry. Alright? You'll have a place with us. Dadgum. I just don't feel like I can judge her actions completely because I don't know.
Greetings, Professor. Something to report.
Yeah?
Unexpected, isn't it?
Quite.
Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history. It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through.
Okay, we cannot let the enemies get to the gate.
I hope we both survive. Let's battle with all our might and pray we win this thing.
Gatekeeper, you live. You live. You will not die in this battle.
Professor.
No.
You know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers Academy. I feel accepted here. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it.
I feel the same.
I feel braver just hearing you say that, Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor.
Song's a major mood kill, though. Spelling all hype and stuff.
I can't believe the Empire raised an army. Even I couldn't have guessed it.
Really? That's surprising.
War is profitable, but dangerous. I really don't like seeing people I care about out there mixed up in all this.
Yeah? You probably got close to everybody, huh? You know, I was wondering, Edelgard's response? Yo, where Edelgard at, though? Where Edelgard at, though? No one's mentioned this murdering fiend. Like, she was always asking Edelgard stuff.
What happened to Gerald? It's terrible. If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power.
You don't know? I mean, you didn't know her that long, I guess, but still.
We can't let them get away with this.
Why don't you mention who it is? I was like, why don't you mention who did it? It's like, she was like, yeah, if you want revenge, you know, I'll help you. I'm like, that's, you didn't, like, I know. No shock. And I was thinking Hubert would say something. He didn't say anything at all. Where's Hubert? Even if he doesn't say anything, then nobody will. I know I'm kind of going out of order for this, but I just really want somebody to address who it was. Wait.
I've never been much for condolences.
That makes sense. That's it? No, okay. Well. Because they knew. Dadgummit, they knew. How is that map gonna go? When I fight it with... Yeah, now I can't... There's no way I can do the Black Eagles next. I don't know how I'm gonna do that route now. Alright. Well, I think at the very least, I'm gonna try and see who if I can recruit anybody naturally. Because I'd like to do that. So, I'll be right back. Wait. Oh! I was actually wondering if that would complete Ash. Okay. Yeah, it's, no, none of them want me. I seem to be missing or lacking in dexterity for all of them, which is interesting. But first, okay, can we, yeah. I forgot. First off, I got this. Nope. Nope. But I need to fix Shamir's appearance for now, because I want her back in her normal gear. Catherine, same thing. Not much of a difference, but I already did Shamir. Eloise, what would yours look like? Yeah, come on, we gotta have them looking normal. Manuela. Hanneman, yeah. Wait, Sedith. What? Nani? Oh, wait, but what? He's in my house? When did that happen? Okay. What roster? Darn it. Yeah, they both... I'm thinking they both dragons or something. Saint Keyhole, okay. Yeah, but rally defense, that's nice. You seem to be sort of a weapon master. Okay. Wow. You just automatically joined my house. Anybody else? No, I don't think so. I think it was just Sedith. Didn't even notice this man just slid in there. I think that was everything, right? Well, did I change his appearance? I believe so, except maybe Anna. Okay. Yeah, everyone else is good. Question. So they can wear this. Okay, I was thinking that I could change their appearance as far as how they look in cutscenes, like they could wear their actual armor, but I don't think so.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that I'm starting to like Rhea. Like that act where she was allowing the people to stay here. Because I'm saying that in the sense of it seems a little bit reckless. Like those people were changed and she's bringing them here. That could be an excellent way to attack the church. Well, thanks for the intel.
Well done. You have my thanks.
All right. So now we've got to do our rounds. And now it is time for the question of the day. And everyone just watching this episode back again, this is one of my favorite episodes that I've ever recorded, ever. All right, and simply because it was everything I wanted. You know, I was tricked. What I thought was the case, it was kind of the case, but it kind of wasn't. So I got the satisfaction of guessing it, but also a genuine surprise by at the same time. Then I got to rationalize the things that happened because of this plot twist, and it got me heavily invested into the game as this moment. Like you could tell, I was losing my voice at one point. I cut out a lot of my coughing and stuff because I mean people don't want to hear that. But yeah, building on the situation we had with Monica, because I thought we were done, and I was sad, and I was like, well, that plot line's kind of gone. No, it continues with Edelgard, and I can't tell you how much I love it. I mean, I think you can see the episode and watch it and understand. And again, I want to just thank you all, because truthfully, this is why I do YouTube, right? This is the essence of why I do YouTube, playing a game that I love and showing my enjoyment with you all. And this couldn't have happened if anybody spoiled it, and you didn't. So I'm just thankful. It's also Christmas Day when I'm actually recording this question of the day. I'm actually planning to record the battle between us and Edelgard later today. So we'll see how that goes. Haven't lost anybody yet. But truly, this was amazing. I'm gonna remember Fire Emblem Three Houses so much in the future. Not necessarily because the game is better than the others, but how my playthrough is going, which also makes me think of Xenoblade. But I will speak more on that when I actually start recording Xenoblade again. But anyways, now for the question of the day, and this one's simply going to be, would you recruit every single student from the other houses in your route? Because for me, I'm purposely not doing it. I'm purposely not doing all the parallels and to save them for other routes. So I'm asking you, is that something you do, or would you only choose select routes? Because some of you may only want to do one route in the game, and you might not do the other two. So it might not make sense for you to save the other students. You probably want to get them all at once. So please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time. Oh, right. She redhead and everything. Huh.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor. Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.